I think women's sport is an amazing commercial opportunity for brands, or for the right brands, because the amount of opportunities that it can bring, from depth of engagement and the amount of stories that it can tell, the amount of narratives that it can offer a brand is tremendous. I think often the wrong thing to do is to compare it to men's sport and how the audiences are smaller, because actually the audiences are different. They can be the same, they can be just different people attending the matches, but the ability to engage with them over a passion point is what's key for a brand. Probably the best rights holder that activates women's sport and creates value is probably the US women's national team. They have done fantastically well, not just at growing the sport in the US, but also using the talent and the stars that they have to tell stories about their players and to provide backstory and information that fans can engage with, consume and really entertain. And they've made it a part of their core staple with the likes of the She Believes Cup. Of course, it's a good sponsorship opportunity. I think it depends on what the brand wants as to whether it can be made more attractive or whether it is already, attractive enough for them. I think the key fundamental for a brand as to whether it gets involved in women's sport is identifying the commercial drivers. We've got to move from a position where we are promoting women's sport as a CSR platform to where we promote it as a business driver, something that's able to drive business goals, and identifying how we can do that with brands, the types of brands that they are, the types of objectives that they have, I think are the core fundamentals. But of course it's got to be a strong commercial offering, and I think with the star talent, with the commercial reach of women's sport, and with the importance that has on society, there's room for brands to create their own value and their own activity. But it's important brands play their own part in it. It's important brands take the responsibility on themselves to activate, to create value for themselves in generating PR and awareness and taking hold of the opportunities, because it's a moving feast and it's rapidly developing. So these new opportunities will often come up, and brands need to snap them up and really take hold of them to make the most of them.